Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about where you're focusing your values, what they are, and how oftentimes they're actually preventing you from getting the feeling that you want to feel. So every goal is a search for feeling, and whether it's confidence, happiness, just overall feel better about yourself, that's generally where people are trying to head when they're trying to lose weight, exercise, or be healthier. Now, there's two different ways to frame this. There is the external tangible value, which is a number on a scale. It could be amount of weight lifted. It could be the size of the dress you're trying to get into. It could be the measurements, right? These are all external tangible values. And there's also the internal non-tangible values, and these are process-based. These are things that you don't have to do, but the things that you get to do in order to reach that goal. And the big difference between these two is that one is limitless and one is confined by the actual goal itself. So for example, you want to get down to 150 pounds. You get there. That value is lost because that metric is no longer applicable, right? However, if you focus that value on being, I'm going to make the decisions that I get to make in order to live a healthier life. That is going to constantly go through whether you weigh 150 pounds, 140 pounds, 130 pounds. If you focus on the process-based values instead of just trying to focus on the tangible values, you're going to find that other areas in your life are going to prove greater as well because it's an overarching principle. And so where most people get lost is they think that once they reach a certain weight, they're going to be happy, right? It's a destination. Whereas I've constantly said to you, and I'm sure you've already heard many times, happiness is not a destination, it's in the journey, right? So it's not, oftentimes people are not going to have that same rush and excitement last very long. Just like when you buy a new car. You get the new car you've always wanted your entire life, it's great for a week, it kind of loses its novelty, and it's just like, okay, what's next for me? So this is why it's really important to frame your values on process-oriented beliefs that you have, that you hold true to yourself, because they're going to transcend all different areas of your life, and it's allow you to keep moving forward. Instead of having these things just die off once you get to these milestones and they lose their value, focus on those things that you can do and those beliefs and things that you hold true to yourself that allow you to feel the way you want to feel more often. So this is what I go over with my coaching clients a lot. They start to realize that their goal they initially had wasn't never really part of the goal. It completely shifts. And once that shift is made, it becomes so much easier. It becomes much less effortful, right? There's so much less thinking, there's so much less obsession, and there's so much less of that mind burden about actually reaching these goals because they realize what they really wanted isn't what they wanted. That just seems to be the tangible goal. That's what they could identify with because that's what seems to be most present and that's what we're taught. But if you really dig a little bit deeper, you're going to find that everything's going to change if you have a different perspective on things. And the issue is that most people have held the same perspective their entire life on what it is that they really want. Then that's why they never really get to it, right? But if you actually shift the perspective of what it is that you truly want, those things that you want are become so much easier for you to get. Kind of a long rambling here, but it's a really important idea to hold is that your values, if you only have them as tangible, outcome-based things, you're always going to be chasing them and you're never going to feel what you want to feel. All right, guys, hopefully this made some sense and talk to you soon.